Hello and welcome, my fellow stackers and collectors. It is your host, Southern Stacker. I hope everyone is doing well and that you are all embracing the colder weather better than I am. I am not a huge fan of the cold nor winter in general, and hopefully a warmer spell will come through soon. I'm tired of wearing mitts to the car after work. Anywho, I'd like to talk about the current state of inflation and its effects on stackers like you and me. I am still pretty new to stacking compared to most of the stackers here on YouTube. However, I feel like I've learned quite a bit while stacking this past year. Everyone here on YouTube has been extremely encouraging and helpful with my stacking journey, and it has made the process so much easier. Okay, so I started stacking when premiums and spots for both silver and gold were at their peaks and at levels not seen since 2008 and 2009. When buying precious metals last year, I, like many others, felt the blow to the wallet. The FOMO and market speculation made accumulating much, much harder because it drove prices higher. Now that the markets have, quote unquote, calmed down, I feel as if gold and silver are leveling back out. However, good things cannot last because the markets are being propped up by the Federal Reserve printing money at an astonishing rate, and then they're expected tapering throughout the first quarter of this year. To me, it will cause gold and silver prices to rise, in my opinion, exponentially. So in addition to the market speculation and the fear of an economic collapse, the U.S. had almost a 7% inflation rate last year, and we all know that inflation is just another form of taxation. I'm sure you've all heard that before. Higher prices for basic necessities like bread, milk, and gas make it harder for us to stack and accumulate at a rate, say, stackers had 3 to 4 years ago. Because we're spending more to survive, and it's just harder to stack. It's outrageous. I was having a conversation with my brother the other day about how almost 25% of all U.S. debt has been created within a span of about, say, 3 years. That number to me is insane. I mean, seriously, 25%. I feel like our country is borrowing from our future selves and our children and grandchildren. What's that old expression? Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul? Yeah, that's us right now. So what do stackers like us do when we have less to spend towards silver and gold? How do we cope with inflation and possible economic collapse? These are tough questions to answer, but like I heard a few weeks ago from a fellow stacker, we need to stay consistent with our stacking goals. Pull back when prices rise, then buy when we see the dip. And he and I are not financial advisors, but it does make sense. We cannot stop stacking because the world is changing. We have to adapt, cut back on takeout, cancel a few prescriptions, and put that money into something that can grow wealth or preserve it in precious metals. Let me know down in the comments below on how you are stacking during this tumultuous time. Are you buying at the same rate as last year? Or has inflation affected your purchasing power for precious metals? I personally have cut eating out, which has saved me bukus of cash, but that's a luxury I've enjoyed. But now can't because I am wanting to stack at my current rate. I may try to find something else to substitute because I'm on that seafood diet. I eat all the food I see. Sorry for the dad joke. Stacking has become very important to me, and the amount of wealth preservation that I've seen this past year is astonishing. I'll continue to stack during this inflation spike and in future spikes to come. I just want to say thank you all for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watches these videos. It means a lot. It really does. Making these videos about my stacking journey has been a real blast. I hope you all have been enjoying them as well. The next upload will be another gold related video because I finally was able to save up enough capital to embark on that expensive endeavor once again. So stay tuned for that. So that should be a lot of fun to share with y'all. Anywho, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good one. Cheers.